So welcome everybody. This is Prasun Bhattacharya from Learn It is here, and in this this is this beginning of the series of CSS. So I will just giving you some tips and tricks in this all this series. So the first tutorial would be of animation. Okay, so animation and this keyframes, how to use it. Uh, so let's just start. So what is this animation in CSS? So you can go to MDN of Mozilla, and you can just type in Google that animation CSS MDN, and you can Google it, and then click on this developer Mozilla. And here you can get all these details. So here you can see they have used this animation. So what this actually doing? Okay, so this is the animation, this is the keyframe name. Okay, so before you start with animation, you have to just declare the keyframe, and the keyframe name, like here the keyframe name is slide in. So this keyframe name will be used in this animation. I will show you in CodePen later. Now I'm just discussing what this all tells you. Okay, so this animation is using this 3 second. What is this 3 second? 3 second is this duration of the animation. So you can make it 5 second or 0.2 second, that depends upon you. So how many means what is the amount of the time you want the animation to happen. And then there is this timing function. Timing function is nothing else but this is the function you want, the way you want the animation to be shown. Okay, so there is this ease in, ease out, linear. There are many type of timing functions. You can check it in this MDN. Okay, so MDN, you can just click here. Where is this animation timing functions is here. So there are many timing functions here. Okay, yes, you can also do it with cubic bezier. I will cover it in later videos. These are like advanced CSS parts. Okay, so there is the here you can see this linear, there is ease. Okay, there are many timing functions. So now I will use only ease in out. Okay, so there is this now what is this 1 second? 1 second is this delay. Okay, after your browser load, means after your web page loads, then or after you just click in this circle, after how much amount of time the animation will start, that is this delay. So there is 1 second here. So after you click this ball, then after 1 second the ball will start this animation. Okay, so there is this delay 1 second, and you have to write in this series. This is just a short form of this animation. Okay, and you can also write like this animation name. Okay, animation name, animation duration, animation timing functions, animation delays. You can write it separately, or you can just write it like this. Okay, then there is iteration count, the number of times the animation will happen from start to finish. Okay, so here you can see there is this animation they have created already. This there is this animation duration 3 seconds, animation timing function is in, then animation delay is 1 second, and then there is this iteration count is 2. So this iteration count is 2 means here you can see in this keyframe there is from transform scale 0 to transform scale 1. Now if you do not know what is this means, this transform scale 0 or scale x1, here you can see that it is written scale x 0. So scale x 0 means the width. Okay, scale x means this the width in this x direction, and if it was scale y, then it would mean the height of this div. This is actually div, this blue line. Okay, so from it would be like transform scale 0 to transform scale 1. Scale 1 means it will the width will be like 100%. Okay, so this is with 100%, and so if the iteration count is 2, then this div will start from, you can see that okay, so there is this reverse. What is this reverse? Tells you that this is the animation direction. So animation direction is reversed here. So reverse means it will start from 2 to from. Okay, if this was like forwards, then it would start from to 2. Then it would transform it from scale 0 to scale 1, but since it is given here this reverse, so it is doing from scale 1 to scale 0. Okay, now this iteration count is like 2, so it will do this whole process 2 times, like from scale 1 to scale 0 one time, and then again from scale 0 to scale 1 another time. Okay, so you can see this like if I play it, yes, scale 1 to scale 0, and then again scale 1 to scale 0. Okay, so this whole animation, this whole keyframe will be repeated twice. Then there is this fill mode is like both here. Fill mode, there are 3 values. No, sorry, there are 4 values. The default value is none, and one value is forwards, and another value is reverse, and another one is this both. So what this all mean? So you can just go here, this animation fill mode. You can see here that yes, animation fill mode. So you can see this is none now. So after I do it like forward, then it will get stuck in that side. So this is its this final position that is written in this in his keyframe. Okay, so let us see his keyframe first. But where is his keyframe? No, there is no keyframe here. So there are the forwards and backwards and both. Okay, there are like 3 values. The default value is none. So now let us go back there, and okay, so here it is done this both. Okay, if it was done this forward, so it would go means the after the animation ends, then it will retain the value which is given in this 2. Okay, it will retain the final value. It will not go back to this initial value. Okay, now if you tell this to go backward, then it will retain the initial value, and if you do it both, then it will just calculate itself that which value will be the best. Then it will just take from or 2. Okay, and the none is like it will cancel out after performing the animation. It will cancel out all these to and from, and it will just retain the value of his CSS. Okay, the CSS style which is given to it, and then there is this play state. Play state is like paused. So what this means, this after the browser loads, whether you want it to animate at that instant, or whether you want to animate after a click event, or after you scroll. Okay, so it is like now it is paused. So so it is not doing anything. Okay, so it is paused. Now if it was like play, so then we do not have to press this button. It would automatically play all the time. It would continuously do the animation, but since it is paused, so it is like paused in its initial value, that is the scale 1. Since it is reversed, so its initial value is now scale 1, so it is retaining its initial value to scale x1. And then there is the name of the keyframe. Okay, so now let us start with this animation. Okay, so I am just creating a div whose id will be container. Then inside this container there will be a circle, closing the div. Okay, so now let's go to the CSS. So first let us draw this circle. Width will be like 100 pixels. Yes, then height will be like 100 pixels. Then okay, background color be like pink, and okay, it's square now, so border radius will be like 100%, 50%, so it is now circle. And okay, I want this ball to be this circle to be in this middle of the screen, so it will be vertically aligned in the center. So now I have to take in this div container. Width will be 100%, height let me give it a vh, yes, and then okay, so position would be like relative, since I have to position this circle absolute, so this parent element will have to be relative, absolute, and top would be like 50%, and left no need to give left. Okay, okay, you can see this is not actually in the middle, so I have to just pull it. So let's give it a transform, not transform, we can do it with margin top. Okay, this can be done okay, so yeah, okay, so okay, it is now vertically aligned at center. Now let us create a keyframes. So it's keyframes, and let us give it a name, slide. Okay, slide. And now you have seen that this here it is written like from, let me zoom in. You can see that here it is written from and to. Okay, so I will just write it 0%. You can just also do it like this, 0% and 100%. So you have the power to decide whether you can also animate at 50%. Okay, 50%, then 70%. You can just distribute the animation like this. So I will just use this okay, so I will just use this 0% to 100%. So 0% would be it is now positioned left, so I will just transform, yes, transform, translate, yes, okay, translate x, it would be like 100, no, it is like 0, and this will be 100%. Okay, Okay, so at 0% it will be here, and translate x is 0. His position is at this left corner, left 0, and after and at the final condition would be, it will be like here. Okay, so translate x will be like 100%. Let me see if it works. Okay, if I put it here, no, 100% is not working. Oh yes, actually this div, the container is absolute no. So let me just put it in this left side, left 100%. Okay, it just went that side, it just okay. Oh yes, then there will be like margin left, I will just pull it minus 50 pixels. Okay, now yes, it's right there. Okay, so or I can just pull it like minus 100 pixels. It is like that. Okay, now it's positioned absolutely what I want. So this let's just change it to left 100%, and this would be left 0. Okay, and okay, margin left will be not here, it will be here. Okay, so let's just try it. So I will now give it an animation. That will be like animation duration would be like 3 seconds. Okay, let's so let's just take it 5 seconds. Then you can just see here that 3 seconds. Then okay, I will use this is only this is, then there is no delays. Okay, I will not give it any delay. Then iteration count will be 1, so I will not give it the because the default value of iteration count is 1, and I will use not reverse, it will be forwards. So default value is forward, so it will remain. I do not have to tell anything, and this is both. Okay, I will just give it so both. Sorry, both and this slide. Okay, both slide. Okay, it's just playing. Okay, you can see yes. So if I would give this backward, backwards, I think yes, it will just go there, and again it will return the initial state. You can see this I used backwards, and it just went in this final condition, and then it just jumped to this position, this initial position. Okay, so if I give it like none, then it will also do the same. Okay, so it will just jump to this initial position to 0%, from 100 to 0%. Okay, and if I do it both, so it will just act like going forward. Okay, then it will just stuck in this 100% position. This both is used when we are using this reverse. Okay, mainly when you use this reverse as a fill mode, as direction. So like I will just use reverse, then you can see that it will start from here and just go there. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is the end of this video. If any further queries related to this, then just comment it out, and in this next episode I will just show you some exciting this loading animations. Okay, with this animation and these keyframes. So thank you for watching this, and please subscribe this channel so that you could get notified for when this next video comes. Thank you.